Today we're going to do a Carolina style barbecue sauce. You might see the saucepan there that's got some remnants of something in it. This is actually the second batch of the same sauce that I'm making today. It turned out so good, and I thought, I'll do a quick video. It's so easy and worth doing if you like a very Carolina style vinegar type sauce. The red saucepan in the back is actually yesterday's chili I'm reheating to watch some football with today. If you haven't seen that video, I'd encourage you to check it out. It's a great chili recipe. But let's get started on this Carolina style barbecue sauce. So the pan is cold right now. I have not turned the heat on. I'll do that in a little bit. We're going to start with a cup of ketchup. So we'll just get that in the pan. Next, we're going to add a cup of apple cider vinegar. So we'll just pour that in. And that's really what gives it that Carolina style feel. We're gonna add a half a cup of brown sugar. Next, a third of a cup of just plain yellow mustard. You could use your favorite mustard here. I think that just the plain yellow mustard works really well, so that's what we're going to use. Next, we're going to add a tablespoon of onion powder. And next, a teaspoon of garlic powder. You can use fresh garlic here if you like. I want to end up putting this in a squeeze bottle, so I'm going to try to keep it without any kind of chunky stuff in it. We're going to do a quarter teaspoon of chili powder, and I'm actually using Arbol chilies for this just because I want a little spiciness hint to it. And then next, a quarter teaspoon of just regular kosher salt. The last ingredient is a dash of Worcestershire sauce, and I'm using my new go-to Worcestershire sauce, which is Baron Burton's W sauce. I love this stuff. I bought about 3 bottles a little while ago, and I'm about halfway through them. So we're just going to add a little bit there. You can always add more. So that is the sauce. So we're going to turn the burner on. Low to medium low, and grab a whisk, and we're just going to whisk this together. You got to be careful with that very liquidy apple cider vinegar. Very easy to slosh it out of the pot when you're mixing the thick and the thin together, but it actually comes together really nicely, and the color would definitely remind you of a standard Carolina sauce. When it starts to come together, you can whisk a little faster. And there we go. So we're just going to let this come to a very light simmer. We're not cooking this, but that'll just help all of the ingredients come together, and the sauce will be done. So we'll come back in just a minute after this comes to its simmer, and we'll give her a try. Okay, so we're just gonna give this a try. Just dip a tip of the spoon in. It's really good. Really tangy, like a Carolina sauce should be. I think that would go great on pulled pork, chicken, just about anything. And super easy. If one thing could be added, if you wanted a little spice to it, you could add a few dashes of hot sauce or whatever you amount of hot sauce you wanted to there. But it really is good, just like we made it here. So give this a try. You don't have to go buy your barbecue sauce all the time. This is super easy. Many of these ingredients I bet you have sitting around. So we're going to get this in a jar, and I'm going to think about what we can make to put this on. So thanks for joining. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. We'll see you next time at BuQeye BBQ.